Marketplace e-commerce, store within a store, has the ability to leverage a lot of different really unique modules that can be part of a catalog and an e-commerce capability that the store within a store owner, the sellers, get to take advantage of. One of those is a product feed, and this is a hugely important aspect. And you could also think of this just generally as a catalog that can be catered to the location where the seller is going to put the catalog within their marketplace store within a store, or if you offer an embeddable catalog, which is a really common capability that you may want to consider. Your sellers can actually take a feed from your marketplace for their store, they can combine it, and then they can publish it to wherever they have control, which would typically be their website, for example. You could also do this where different affiliates could publish a catalog and it would include their affiliate link in the query string, for example, for any links to that catalog, and the list goes on. But the main thing here that we're going to be talking about is how the seller, or in the case of an affiliate, how they're going to construct that product feed. So here you can see on the screen an example of a way to do that, where in this particular case, we can select a feed type. So we can do single products, we can look at categories or subcatalogs, that kind of a thing. We can also have a rotator that's going to rotate through. And really, we can even key off of analytics data for the user who is looking at the product feed and dynamically change the product feed to be from that store, but to be optimized for the particular user who's visiting that product feed. And really, the list does go on. But we can also say that it can be randomized every time the page is loaded, or we can specify a particular product, or we can do a lookup. So in this case, if we're actually saying we just want specific products, then we can go ahead and do a product SKU lookup or lookup based on category, and then filter the product selection list that way. The way that we can present this can be really dynamic. We can look at things like how popular is a particular item and show the most popular items. We could show the seller their highest margin items. We could show them the items that are going to have the highest volume of sales. We could possibly show them items that have a high margin or a high volume of sales across the entire marketplace, but that they may not be getting to take a full advantage of yet. So maybe they want to promote it further in their catalog. These are all scenarios that we want to consider for this product feed for a seller. And again, potentially for an affiliate type of model as well. Now, whenever the list gets presented, it could, in theory, in this presentation style, get visually represented as you see here with this product feed. And then whenever we're on the display, you would see here that it's just taking up 1/4, since that particular heading and then product feed are shown to just take up 1/4 of the page, why it would take up 1/4 of the page visually here. It could, of course, be made into a rotator that takes up the entire span of this entire width. It could be a catalog presentation, or, as I mentioned, other options as well. Now, the really cool thing about this is whenever you have a marketplace that is considering these scenarios and these options and has these built in, you don't have to pay a lot to customize this to implement it within your marketplace whenever you're working with marketplace software that's already got this in mind. So we encourage you to look for a vendor that you're going to partner with your marketplace e-commerce who's considered these scenarios and is looking at how they can have a feedback loop for taking the analytics and the tracking, the reporting across the entire marketplace, as well as individual tracking to optimize this presentation, in addition to being able to let sellers and affiliates and other forms of product feed curators to generate these product feeds within your marketplace and beyond. If you have any questions as you look into your product feeds and you look at scenarios where you might be able to take advantage of this, we encourage you to take advantage of our complimentary no sales discovery process. This is something that we bring in an engineer or business analyst or both who can help you understand some of the facets of your specific needs for both product feed and other facets of the marketplace e-commerce and store-to-store side of things. Either way, we appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we would love it if you would smash the like. Feel free to subscribe, and in that case, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.